Behind the scenes of Euphoria, things aren't as perfect as they look. Because while cameras are rolling and scripts are being written for Season 3, a quiet tension is starting to take over the set. Rumors are spreading that Zendaya, the face of Euphoria and one of Hollywood's most respected A-listers, is keeping her distance from her co-star Sydney Sweeney. According to self-proclaimed pop culture investigator Sloane Hooks, Zendaya doesn't want to be dragged into the cloud of controversies that's been following Sweeney lately. And in Hollywood, distance often speaks louder than words. But before jumping to conclusions, there's one thing everyone's asking. Is this true? Or just another internet storm? Because what's really going on behind the cameras might surprise you. And to understand why this rumor exploded in the first place, you need to see how Sydney Sweeney's year has unfolded. For Sydney Sweeney, it all started with what she thought would be a harmless family moment. Back in 2022, she posted a few pictures from her mother's birthday party. Red, white, and blue decorations, country music, and family smiles all around. But within hours, those cheerful photos turned into something else entirely. Eagle-eyed followers noticed guests wearing MAGA-style hats and Blue Lives Matter shirts. Screenshots spread across Twitter like wildfire, and within a single weekend, the celebration was branded a political statement. The backlash was instant. Some accused her of endorsing a message she never intended to send. Others defended her, saying it was just a family gathering blown out of proportion. Trying to clear the air, Sydney took to social media calling it an innocent celebration that had been twisted into something absurd. In interviews later, she doubled down, explaining that the people in those photos weren't even her family. But by then, the internet had already made up its mind. It was a harsh reminder that in Hollywood, one photo can undo years of careful image building. And for Sydney, that moment became the spark that changed how the public saw her. But that was only the beginning. The internet hadn't seen anything yet. If the birthday photos sparked the fire, her brand deals poured gasoline on it. Earlier this year, Sydney teamed up with the men's grooming brand Dr. Squatch for what was meant to be a cheeky, limited-edition soap called Bathwater Bliss. The catch? The ad claimed the soap was infused with Sydney's used bathwater. It was clearly meant to be satire, but the internet didn't see it that way. Within hours, memes flooded TikTok, Twitter, and Reddit. Some laughed. Others called it gross marketing and said Sydney was crossing into self-parody. What should have been a playful campaign turned into a viral punchline. Then came the American Eagle storm. Sydney appeared in a glossy ad built around a single pun. Great jeans. But when fans noticed it also subtly played on the word jeans, the tone shifted fast. Comment sections filled with accusations of tone-deaf messaging and claims that it promoted a kind of beauty elitism. Sydney stayed calm through it all. In her GQ interview, she smiled and said simply, "I love jeans. All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt every day of my life." It was a light-hearted answer. But for many, it drew an even sharper contrast. Because while Sydney's every move seemed to attract chaos, Zendaya's reputation has remained spotless, polished, socially aware, and precisely curated. And that's exactly why insiders think Zendaya might be drawing a line. By the time the whispers reached Hollywood gossip circles, it wasn't just about a few awkward ads anymore. It had become a question of reputation. Pop culture commentator Sloane Hooks dropped the claim that lit up social media. Zendaya, the unshakable face of Euphoria, and now a full-blown A-lister thanks to Dune and her producer credits, allegedly doesn't want her name tangled in Sydney Sweeney's growing list of controversies. According to Hooks, Zendaya's career has entered a different orbit. Award-winning films, brand partnerships that scream sophistication, and a spotless image carefully built over years. So when Sydney's public perception started to wobble, the theory goes, Zendaya quietly began creating distance. Hooks claimed that while Sydney remains open and professional, Zendaya has been keeping her distance during press plans and internal promo talks, not out of malice, but out of strategy. In a business where one bad headline can follow you for years, sometimes silence becomes self-protection. But it's important to note, none of this has been confirmed. These reports remain unverified, based on commentary and unnamed sources. Neither actress nor HBO has made any public statement suggesting tension between them. Still, the rumor hit a nerve, especially because the timing couldn't be more complicated. Despite all the rumors swirling online, Euphoria is moving forward. Cameras are rolling, and the cast is back on set. Filming for Season 3 officially began in February, and HBO has already teased that this might be the show's most ambitious chapter yet. According to early reports, there's a major time jump. The characters have left high school behind, stepping into adulthood. New challenges, new settings, and possibly new conflicts. Zendaya, who not only stars as Rue, but also serves as an executive producer, hinted at what's coming next. She told The Hollywood Reporter, "I think it'll be exciting to explore the characters out of high school. I want to see what Rue looks like in her sobriety journey, how chaotic that might look." The cast lineup is packed. Alongside Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney, familiar faces like Hunter Schafer, Jacob Elordi, Maud Apatow, and Alexa Demi are returning. But that's not all. Newcomers include music superstar Rosalia, NFL champion Marshawn Lynch, and veteran actor Kadeem Hardison, each in mysterious roles that HBO's keeping tightly under wraps. Behind the scenes, the network is hinting that this could be the final season. HBO's head of drama, Francesca Orsi, told Deadline, "It's been discussed that this might be the end, but fans will be very satisfied when it's over. And that's what makes the current tension, or the rumor of it, even more fascinating." Fans are already divided. Some believe it's pure gossip, while others think it could shape how Euphoria ends. So the real question isn't just when Season 3 will drop, it's whether the alleged feud between Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney will spill onto the screen, or if it's just another case of internet drama running wild.